everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing alright. It's absolutely fabulous here in the northeast of England today. Blue skies, sun's out. I think I will be having a few beers later on. Gotta be done, isn't it? Anyway, got a Cybernoid here, made by Houston back in '88. Absolutely class game. Shoot 'em up, nice and colourful graphics, and as you can hear, fab music. So I did do a review of this back in the day. Check my previous content if you want to have a look at it. Didn't get very far because it's quite hard, but definitely worth a go. It's also Cybernoid 2, the sequel. Very similar, but just as good. Anyway, this is my 200th episode. God, 200 episodes! Can you believe it? Where has the time gone? So I just thought I'd do something a bit special for you, and I'll do another shed tour. It's been a while since I've done one. Haven't got that many more editions, one or two here and there. Also got a few more games than I used to have. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hope we don't bore you to death too much. Anyway, have a fab weekend, everybody. Enjoy the tour. Bye bye. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. This is my shed tour for 2023. Starting off with a few Master System games here. I haven't got many games at all, to tell you the truth. Let me go there, got that off Red. And that one, Action Fighter. Transbot. And Golden Axe on the end there. Here is the Master System here. Looking good. Still looks in kind of good nick. See Shinobi's in there as well. And I'll just flick over here. And I've also got Enduro Racer Welter box there as well. So head back. So there's the Master System. Controller. I got another controller off Glenn from Galloway Game in 75. If you haven't seen his channel, check him out. Good lad, and he's got plenty of content on his channel. Okay, some Wii games now. Last time I did this, I think I only had about 5 games. I counted there, I think I've got about 21 games altogether. So not too bad. I must admit I haven't really played much of the Wii lately. It's just, when I come in the shed, it's just a lot easier to play Spectrum games, or probably PC games, to tell you the truth. Even Commodore 64 games, because I've got to sort the controller out. Sometimes the controller doesn't work. It's a bit of a faff to get the game, well, not to get the game on, but to get everything working properly. So I don't really go on it that much, but I'm going to try to make more of an effort. Get back on it. So see, I got a controller there. There's a Wii remote. And there's... Anyway, got a few GameCube games there, not many, just 7. Again, I play that on the Wii, but it's a bit of a faff to get the controls working. Sometimes they work fine, sometimes they just don't. Anyway, let's move on. I'll just show you another shelf here. Tell you the truth, I've just been rearranging my shed, and I wish I hadn't started, but I've actually got it done. You can see I used to have 2 speakers. Oh, by the way, there's the Dalek. I put him there to hide some of the wires, because a lot of wires here. So yeah, I've put my PC here. This is a new addition to the shed, which I've had in a few months now. Showed a few games on. And there's the keyboard up there. And here's the mouse. This mouse is ancient, manky, needs a good clean. But it still works fine. Logitech mouse as well. Good make, good make. That's my PC. It's got Windows XP on. And plenty of wires behind there. Ew. We'll go to the top of my shelf anyway, yeah. This is my Technics Hi-Fi. I've had this since Ooh, I got it about 94. Before that I had a, oh, what was it? I think it was a Panasonic. I had a Panasonic hi-fi. It was a black one. But I wanted this one. It was a bit more powerful. And it sounds absolutely amazing in the shed. And there's the other speaker, by the way. So there's the two speakers, as you can see. So yeah, it's got you can play 5 discs. I'll just show you. I'll open it up here. So you can choose 5 discs to choose from here. And there it is. What we've got in there. Let's see what we've got here. Who is it? It's Pet Shop Boys Disco. What an album. 6 remixed songs. Actually got on tape there, but the tape deck's not working at the moment. It's actually disco there. Yeah, we checked some of my previous content. I did review some of these cassettes as well. Anyway, got some little spacemen here, Lego spacemen. Had these since I was a kid, and I rescued them from my mum's house. Still had a load of Lego, and I just thought I'm going to nick them. So yeah, you got the yellow one, red one. There's also a white one here. Also, as you see in there, Starship Enterprise A. So that's Kirk's second Enterprise. As if you've been watching the channel lately, you know I've done an Enterprise D, which I will be showing as we continue. So yeah, what a Pet Shop Boys Please there. Belinda Carlisle, Heaven on Earth. To Power, Bridge of Spies. Disco by Pet Shop Boys, and my first album I ever bought on tape, actually by the Pet Shop Boys again. So, bit of a PSP fan. See them last year in concert, absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's got a load of it's got a graphic equalizer on here. I'll play it actually, but turn the volume down. Copyright. So yeah, look at that. Looks quite nice. So yeah, it's got double tape deck as well. But I have to clean the heads on that. So yeah, obviously you've got the radio on as well. And you can see behind there, it's a 5-way speaker system. 2 side speakers there, subwoofer in the middle, and the tapes. Yeah, you see them 2 major speakers there. Looking good. So yeah, we'll go down here. Just got this recently for my birthday. This is a sun lamp. Changes different colours, and I will be putting that on a little bit later when it gets a bit darker. A picture in the background, I think I showed that before. I did that at school. It was part of my exam piece. I really copied it off Afterburner. The pilot's head. You can't really see it behind the speakers, but aircraft carrier, and there's a jet there as well. Maybe you just see it. I'm not going to show you around there because it's all wires. As you can see down here, here's me Gallagher, my arcade. I will be showing you that later on as well. In the dark. So yeah, look at that beast of a speaker. Technics. Bloody great. Moving on. Back up to the shelf. And there's my original ZX Spectrum 48K. It's only the shell. Might have mentioned it before, but actually got the board out and put it on a DK Tronics keyboard. But it disappeared when I moved house. I think my dad chucked it. Bugger. Thanks, Dad. Got some games behind there, I'll show you as well. Yeah, that's a V2000. Quite an old game that now, obviously. Unreal Tournament. Excellent. First person shooter. Blood, The Chosen. I do prefer the original Blood. Elite Force. I just done a recent review of that. If you want to check it out, great game. If you love Star Trek Voyager, you need to play this game. Deus Ex as well. Excellent game. Quite old now, but yeah, it still plays quite well. And Chisholm the Rift. I don't even think I've played that. And if I have, I haven't played it. I think I got it dirt cheap on somewhere, and I just, one of those games I never got around to playing. So I'll put the specky back, try not to drop it. I loved this when I first got it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Still looks quite nice, even without the board on it. Yeah, just an empty shell. So there's a box for my controller on the way. Also, controller for the Mega Drive. Here, buttons. Yeah, I've got to charge it up actually to run out. But you can use that for the PC as well if you want. PS3 or Switch. So there's an Enduro race I showed you earlier. I've got Homer in a Sunland strip. Yeah, love that picture. Love that picture. And this one here is Sonic. I've actually got the case here, but I think there's something else in there. Mega Games, 3 games in there. Super Hang On, World Cup Italia, and Columns. Got that off again off Glen. And there's a Sonic case as well. So I'll just move to the back of the shelf here. Couple of ships here I haven't built yet. So it's the RMS Mauritania, and that's going up in price. It's, you know, everything is going up in price these days, but I really got this for a cracking price off eBay. I don't know, I got it for about £15. Now if you look on this eBay site, honestly it's going for about £40 to £50, and I got it for 15. Very lucky, happy with that. And that's HMS Warspite, what was in World War One and World War Two. Should never ever have been scrapped, because it was in 2 world wars and we scrapped it. Ridiculous. I meant to mention RMS Mauritania. Another reason I got it was because it was built on the River Tyne. I'm sure my dad worked in that dock as well. Obviously not back then, but after. It was built in 1906 in Wallsend. Yeah. So my dad's worked in that same dock, which also built HMS Illustrious and HMS Ark Royal. Okay, so there is my box, the Enterprise D. Now it's got a load of paints here. You really want to see that, don't you? Walls and ceilings. Excellent. Bit deluxe there. Oh, I'll show you this boomerang. I got this off my brother 10 years ago. He went to Australia. He's brought this back for us. Yeah, he's probably surprised if I got that. But yeah, it's not bad. I'll stick in the shed. First ever model I built. Spitfire. I think it's the Mark 1. Couldn't be sure. It was that long ago. But yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job with that. I think the propeller snapped off. Yeah. And this is the second Hurricane I built. I was quite happy with this one as well. Yeah, so these were made in the 80s. Not bad of a paint job. Not bad, not bad. So, what we got here? Show you some games now. Oh, I'll show you the TARDIS first. I'll show you this later. I've showed this off before. It's got David Tennant tucked there in there. And it makes a lot of noise. Yeah. So let's have a look at some games. This is the ZX Spectrum games. Well, top shelf here. See, I've got quite a few done about. I've got about 100 odd games, originals. And I did have a lot more back in the day, but a lot of them got chucked. Down there, 3 spy under there. We've got 2. That tape there, that's got Outrun music on. Yeah. Brother did a little music notes there. Yeah, we've got Robocop 2, Operation Thunderbolt, Midnight Resistance, GSHQ, Shadow Warrior, 4 Soccer, Original Robocop, and 10 hits. Back there, we've got Espionage Island. Anyone remember that? Batman there movie. I just recently reviewed that. If you want to check their previous content out. I've got in the corner there Afterburner, big box version. Still want a review. I will do it, I promise. Some remotes. There's a Commodore manual, Commodore 64 manual, and most importantly, I would say, is it Experiment manual? Yeah, I still got them, surprisingly. Anyway, more Spectre games here. Some hit squads for you there. Now, I'm not collecting hit squads. If I get them, I'm happy. If I don't, it doesn't bother us at all. Some hit squad games aren't that good, so what's the point of getting them if they're rubbish? That's what I say anyway, but I do appreciate people who do go for the full collection. Take picking ages. So Leadstorm as well. I'm reviewing that very soon. Scooby-Doo, wasn't a fan of that one. Ghosts and Goblins, got to review that one. Bit of Trapdoor, Hunchback, Ghostbusters. There's some big box games as well. So the next shelf down is the Commodore shelf, Commodore 64. I've got about 61 games, I think, on the Commodore here. You were hit squads there at the back. Only if I really wanted to get a few. I only wanted about 30 really. Just games I used to play. I can name them now actually. I used to play Green Beret, Rambo, 1942, Ghostbusters, Boogie Boy, Iridium, what else? Paperboy, yeah, I used to play that as well. And on here, I would say Whizball. Yes, Space Harrier and Euro Kung Fu. So I didn't have the 64 back in the day. Used to play it with my cousins. But I got more games than I thought I was going to get. Anyway, bottom shelf here. It's now full of PC games. Old PC games, I would say as well. And games which I don't really need to keep the box in the house because they're already booted up on Steam and other accounts. But some of the discs I still use. Yeah. Some classics in there. Aliens vs Predator, No One Lives Forever 2, Max Payne 2, oh yeah, Black and White 2, Severance, that's a really good hack and slash game, eh? I've played that. Really good game. Far Cry 3, Half-Life 2, oh hey, too many good games. Skyrim, Dishonored, yeah, Arkham City as well. Some classic games. Right.
Hi Dad.
Hey.
What's on my son?
So I was rudely interrupted by my son because he wanted his bike in the shed. So yeah, I'll be showing these later on as well. There's some of the lights on. So I've got some miniatures here. I showed these last time. These are sort of 2000 AD miniatures. Judge Fire there. Oh. Got a Durham City 10k medal there as well. Don't think that's been shown before. I've got a few medals dotting about. Yeah, I'm doing the Berlin Marathon as well. Oh, this year. Okay, so that's Judge Fire. Judge Trade on his bike. Hi. Look at that beast of a bike. There's the judge himself. Got some orcs here. And this is a what is it? It's a tornado there made of glass. Used to work in a glass factory a long time ago. Another orc. Looks quite mean with his buddy. So I painted these in the 90s as well. There's another plane there. I think it's a Mustang, that one. What's it? Oh, he's fell over. 2 seconds. So he's a dwarf. Oh, I can't bother. And there's a goblin on a wolf. I think he's killed off the dwarf. This is a pig, a glass pig. I got that from my daughter when she was little. I don't think she's bother about it now, so I just put it in here. So there's another orc, and that was a frog. Eyes have fell off now. I got some junk. I've got some junk. And there's another dwarf there. Ginger dwarf. Poor bugger. Anyway, I don't mind gingers, honestly. Another wolf. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. One from Crash. Joe Sinclair. Crash. Yeah, just random games. So, the Empire needs you. Got that from my son. On birthday a couple of years, well, last year. A few more specky games here. Yeah. Computer hits 10. So that's got Chucky Egg on. It's got School Days as well. Area Attack. It's quite a good game, I remember. Serious. Wasn't a big fan of that on the Spectrum. Alienate. Not a bad game. Bionic Commando. Quite a good, decent game. Yeah, them two were quite good as well. EMC. Not bad at all. So, some of the models here, which you might have seen, you might not have seen. Hoga Typhoon. Made that in the 90s. I made these warships about 12 years ago, 13 years ago now. I'll show them later with the lights on. Too many reflections off the sun. See, I've made a bit more room for other things on my desk. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah. Okay. That's a car, Formula 1 car I used to have when I was a kid. Rescued that from the house. I've got some PSP games here. I have got more, but I don't know where they are. So I just got a few dotted there. Got some DVDs, which I showed on my pickups not long ago. And there's some CDs. A lot of Queen albums on there. Def Leppard. And a few others. So, I'll show you. Commodore 64. Had this for about 5 years now. And if you watch the channel for a while, they know I only got this because my cousin used to have it. And I played quite a few games. We used to go around to his house back in the day. But yeah, I'm glad I've got it in my collection. I think it only cost us about £40 at the time off eBay. It's kind of good nick as well. tape deck there. This is a Spectrum one. And I've also got a Specky on here. This is my original, well, the second Spectrum, and it still works just fine. Pretty good condition as well. Well, seeing that, the disc doesn't work, but I got a Dave LMC, which does load the games a lot faster. As you noticed in the background, I have Mega Drive here now. So yeah, I've got a lot more room here. The telly's been moved back, and I've just been moving things. Some more Specky games there. Platoon, Double Dragon 2. Happy to review them when I get a chance. Cobra, Operation Wolf, Gauntlet there, Specky Classics on the PC, and look, Space, the Final Frontier, Years of the Voyages, the Starship Enterprise. So yeah, this is the Enterprise D, model I made just a few weeks back. Over the moon with that, like, over the moon. There's home on the corner, with Daley Thompson's decathlon as well. Look at that detail, man. Looks so nice. Yeah, got that Darth Vader book off my son as well for Christmas. Really like, it's got some great little Star Wars stories in Darth Vader and Luke. Hilarious. So we've got the video there. I've got the Mega Drive remote controller, and here's the TV, as you've all seen a number of times. This is a Turbo Outrun, which I will be playing very soon. And my favourite Star Wars picture. Look at that. Yeah, looking good. Couple of marathon medals a couple of years ago. Also got the Enterprise A. Sure this still works. Find out. Yeah. So make some phaser sounds. Got this off the mother-in-law a few years back. Cool. So that's it, everybody. That is my tour of the shed. Now I will be showing, oh god, I'm stuck on the back of the bike here. I'll just show you the bikes as well. A few bikes. This is what I got to work alongside. Play me games alongside. Dirty Willies. Another monitor there. But that's it, everyone. I'll show you a nighttime shoot. Should take a few minutes. See you very soon, everybody.